first became aware of Stella The Stargazer about 1.5 years ago, I'm just obsessed with it. Like, look at it, it's so cute. This makes me happy just to see it and to sit in it, and that I think is a very powerful thing, because curating a space that actually speaks to your heart and makes you just feel like, like just a sigh of relief. It was just such a beautiful, inviting space. Stella is a tiny house built and designed by a company called Ample. They make really ultra unique tiny homes. This is their custom one-of-one model called Stella The Stargazer, put on by Visit Victoria. They actually take Stella to different locations. So last year, this was really remote up in the mountains. I think it was the Grampians, perhaps. But this year, it's about a 2.5-hour drive northeast of Melbourne at the Delatite Winery, which is just outside Mansfield. So what sets Stella apart is it has a very Australian bush sort of vibe. It's clad in rusted, corroding aluminium tin, which Australians love. You know, it's aged and it's weathered, and it has these very kind of classical Australian angles and a look to it. It's got the little pergola at the front and the pitch of the roof. It just looks like a little bushman's hut out of The Man from Snowy River or something like that. So it's absolutely eye-catching in its design, but it has one feature which is partly responsible for the name of the experience, and that's that the bed is on this platform that pushes out the back of the tiny house. The big panel of windows lifts up. It's on hydraulics. You just kind of lift it up like the boot of a car, or the trunk of a car for my American viewers, and you're just looking straight up at the stars. Previously it was just the tiny house, but this year they've got the addition of this beautiful wood-fired sauna and these 2 soaking tubs on the balcony here on this little raised platform. We arrived on sunset and far out. It was just so beautiful. The sun was setting. Absolutely breathtakingly gorgeous spot, totally private. It's got views out over these beautiful mountains. They gave us bath bombs, soaps, shampoos, soap bars, everything. This tub was like a little potion of beautiful Australian outback scents. It was just remarkable. Takes about an hour for the sauna to get up to temperature. You've also got an outdoor shower straight out there. Laying back in the tub, looking up, seeing the roundness of the metal tub, and just seeing a beautiful lit sky with the Milky Way, bright as. There was no moon last night that I could see, but you could almost read a book outside because the stars were providing that much light. It's so clear, so little light pollution out here. It's just the perfect spot to have Stella the Stargazer. I really like the different platforms and the heights around this site. So next to the sauna, you've got this lovely little fire pit area, 2 Adirondack chairs, and a beautiful big fire. And we did campfire cooking for both our meals here. We cooked dinner last night and also breakfast this morning. So just, again, tiny house. You've got a kitchen in there with a couple of gas burners, a fireplace, but we just, campfire cooking, you can't really beat it. It's just awesome. As soon as you enter the tiny, the first port of call is just going over to the bed and looking at this amazing throne-like bed that opens up out to the stars. It's very rustic, very warm, just adorned with beautiful timbers and little touches from the countryside. On your right, you've got this little kitchen area. You've got a sink, gas burner, this beautiful potbelly, little fireplace. And I just love this fireplace. Perfect size for the tiny house. You don't need a bigger fireplace. Sometimes I see tinies with like almost a regular size fireplace in them, and they are far too big. It gets far too hot. So this was the perfect size. So in the center of the tiny house, you've got a bit of a kitchen bench working space, some cupboards, and you've got this little dining table. And the dining table is actually on wheels, so it slides about. It's quite handy. And you've got a bench, built-in seating on one side and a chair for the other side. Now the bathroom is really cool, so that's behind the fireplace in the kitchen, and there's some really nice curves going on in here, and it just feels really awesome. Beautiful little copper pot sink, lovely copper fittings. The shower is just really neat, and you've got a full flushing toilet here as well. So there's a couple of really nice circular port style windows on the tiny, and they're just really interesting. They basically act as a bit of a picture frame and just capture the beautiful view that's out there. I just want to show you, this is their guest book here. Just look how beautiful this is. It's not just a paper book, it's like a leather bound Stella. Isn't that beautiful? It's only available for 3 months a year. It's kind of wound down and you can't come and stay. So last year I wanted to come and stay, but I couldn't. I missed out. But this year I went on as soon as they launched, and it booked out so quickly, but there was a couple of dates left. So I snagged one, and glad I did. Thank you, Brett, for letting me drag you along. He's over there currently doing the dishes. Good man. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time. As long as I don't go any further back, I'll be alright. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, that's good. Slow it down a little. Can you go back? I was too fast. Sorry. I was in half a mind about whether or not I should even film this because I just wanted to enjoy it, but you know what? I can't let you down. Little car going past to the winery up there. Corrugated iron, that's what it's called. Corrugated iron. Can't believe I forgot that.